Our first guest is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and an 11-time NBA All-Star and a former league MVP. He is also the author of this new book. It's entitled, I May Be Wrong, But I Doubt It. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Charles Barkley. How you doing?
I am doing awesome.
I saw you mention you hurt your knee. How did you injure yourself?
Playing basketball.
Playing some basketball?
I will never touch another basketball. I tried to scrimmage basketball about 5 weeks ago. First game, pow! I'm too old.
Now, was this a recurring injury or a brand new injury?
It's a brand new one.
Oh my God! Now that's discouraging, isn't it?
It is, but it's the exact same thing I did to the other knee that made me retire.
So you now got both of them are bum.
Yeah.
Did you had surgery for it?
I had surgery about, like I said, it'll be 5 weeks this Friday. I've been on a brace and on crutches for a month, and I went to Vegas to celebrate for the weekend, getting off crutches.
But you know, this is a deal that people maybe not know, but guys who play the prime part of their lives, they devote to professional athletics, and then when it's time to retire, and they're barely in their late 30s, younger sometimes, and then for the rest of their life, they're hobbled. That's not good, is it?
It's not good. I think that's the reason they pay you so much money, though, Dave. You know, hey, but I'm not near as bad as, well, I will be as bad as some of them older guys. When I go to some of these celebrity golf tournaments, I hang around these old guys. They really bad. They really bad.
How old are you?
39.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You're just a kid, relatively speaking, for heaven's sakes.
But I've enjoyed my 39 years.
Yeah. We know you have. Occasionally, we would read about how much you were enjoying your 39 years.
Hey, you know, I was found not guilty every time. You know? You know what's amazing? When you get arrested, it's like in big bold letters. And when you get acquitted, it's in those teeny weeny little letters. That always pissed me off. You know?
Well, how many times have you been arrested?
5 or 6.
5 or 6, I see. Now, talking about the injuries and being 39, how old is your buddy Michael Jordan?
He is 3 days older than me.
And he's now starting his second season of yet his, this is like his third comeback or something?
Hey, I'm waiting on that phone call any day now. He blew something out.
Yeah. But when he was going to go back originally with the Wizards, he was trying to talk you into coming back too.
But I'm too smart for that.
Yeah.
You know, because I knew that my body couldn't hold up. I spent the summer with him working out. He says, how's it coming? I says, he was getting in shape. I was just getting tired. You know? But I made a great decision because I would have gotten hurt.
Yeah, well, you're just monkeying around and you got hurt.
You know, the thing is, I think it's going to be interesting watching him. Number one, it's going to be really tough on him coming off the bench. But I think that will help him stay healthy, playing a lot less minutes.
And this will be then his last season ever playing professional?
I sure hope so. You know, he is really gaining. He went from, like, you know, when he first started out, you're pretty good, and he was great, and he was the greatest. And now he's really coming back toward us, Dave.
Yeah. Well, not coming back toward me. How many teams you played for? You played for Philadelphia, played for Phoenix.
In Houston. I played for 3 teams.
Yeah. How many years?
16.
16, and you were an 11-time NBA All-Star. That's pretty good.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned you went to Las Vegas to celebrate. I heard a story that you had a wager on the Super Bowl this year. For you betting on New England.
New England.
Yeah, and like it was a huge bet. Is there any truth to that story?
Yeah, there's a little truth to it. I thought the
Can you tell people how much you bet there?
I won over $1 million.
Whoa! Whoa! Really?
I did.
Man alive!
Because I bet, like, let's say $500,000 that they plus 14. But I bet, like, I think 50,000 they were going to win the game outright. And first of all, they screwed me because it's.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got screwed.
Let me tell you why.
You won $1.5 million and you got screwed.
It should have been more because let me tell you what happened. The money line, which if you bet on the underdog to win the game outright, it started out like 8 to 9 to 1. by the time the game started, they were only giving me like 3.5 to 1. So they cheated me out of like 5 times.
Oh my God. Now, is something you've done all your life? You sound like you're pretty good at gambling and know a lot about it, but have you done this all your life? Do you do a lot of this?
Well, I didn't do it when I was little because I was poor. But now when you, see, I'm trying to lose all my money because my family, they're freeloaders and I don't want to leave it to them.
That's a lovely thought. That's a beautiful sentiment. And when you go into Las Vegas, you're like, they just shut the casino down for you because, like, oh my God, here comes Charles, and anything he wants. Is it that kind of a deal?
Yeah, but I'm in it like this little, it is, but I'm like in this private room. They call it the high limit, and I'm the only American there. I'm definitely the only black guy there, but I'm the only guy in the whole room speaking English.
From where are the other people?
They're either from they're Asian or some other foreign country, but they're never any Americans in there.
And what do you play in there? What is the game?
Well, my friends think I'm nuts. I like roulette, but I play a little blackjack, but roulette's my game of choice. And I know it's a tough game, but it goes up and down. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose.
Right. Now, have you, like you talk about a big win on the Super Bowl, have you had anything near like that as a loss?
I've had a few losses.
Well, what's the worst one? What's the one that really got your attention?
Well, they all get your attention. You know, I've lost $1 million before.
Oh my God! In like one outing, one little visit?
Well, like for the weekend.
Oh well, that takes the sting out of it then. If it was for the weekend. Oh, man.
But if we're going to talk about it, I had a good weekend this weekend.
Well, that's all that counts, for heaven's sakes.
Last time's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
I'm on a winning streak.
Oh, are you? I want to talk to you about, here in New York City, we used to have an NBA team, the Knicks. They used to play in the Garden. You know, remember the Knicks in Madison Square Garden?
Yeah. I used to watch it when I was a little kid.
What has happened? And then Latrell Sprewell, he busts his hand, he gets in a fight or punches somebody and breaks his hand, and so they don't want him near the team. They fine him like $250,000.
I don't know why they want to keep him away from the team. He the only guy they got can play. No, you know, I'd like to trade for Antonio McDyess, and Allen Houston's a good, solid player, but he's their best player. They got to rectify this. What I think they're trying to do, they want to trade him. So they're trying to make him look bad because he's their best player, and I think they're deliberately trying to make him look bad so the fans won't get mad when they trade him.
Oh, I see. And what about, can anything be done about Los Angeles? Why don't they sit out for a year or two? Honest to God, why don't they just sit out, okay, you're out of the league for a year.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing that's interesting, the whole balance of world basketball dominance is dictated by Shaquille O'Neal's big toe right now.
That's right.
As long as he's healthy, they're going to win. But like the whole world is sitting around hoping that there's something really bad, his toe doesn't come around.
And he waited until very late in the offseason for that surgery, didn't he?
He did. I think that he's probably at a stage now where he's bored with the regular season and training camp and stuff.
Right, so he doesn't care.
So he doesn't care.
For the playoffs, that's all he
just
wants to
yeah. But I think that's going to catch up with them sooner or later.
And what about the Nets?
They got a chance. They're really going for it.
Do you think more so than last year?
You know what, Dave? We've been around a long time that we can say the Nets are a lot better than the Knicks.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it?
It is.
But you were telling me before the show that your pick, once again this year, to go all the way and take the championship, the Indiana Pacers.
I like the Indiana in the East. I like Indiana and New Jersey. And in the West, as long as Shaquille's healthy, they can't be beat.
Yeah. Good for you. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Charles Barkley. Nice to see you again, Charles. Take care of your knee. I hope you come back.